Chapter 1: The Arrival. As the heavy prison gate slams shut behind me, a chilling finality washes over. I am Liam, a former schoolteacher, now an unwelcome addition to this concrete jungle. My senses are assaulted by the clang of metal bars and the harsh fluorescent lights casting an unrelenting glare. Days blur into nights, each moment marked by the unyielding routines of the guards and the whispers of fellow inmates. I find my place in a harsh hierarchy where survival depends on understanding the unspoken rules. Fear looms large, yet beneath it, I sense currents of resilience and camaraderie forming among the men and women trapped here. I clutch my diary, my lifeline, as I strive to make sense of this bewildering new reality. I vow to uncover the stories hidden within these walls, tales of humanity that pulse beneath the surface, waiting for a moment to echo into the world beyond. Chapter 2: The Unlikely Brotherhood. As the clanging of metal doors fades into the background, I find myself drawn to two unlikely allies amidst the chaos of prison life. Ravi, with his quick wit and tech-savvy mind, navigates this concrete jungle like a chess player, ever strategizing for survival. Then there's Sophia, her fierce spirit igniting sparks of hope in the bleakest corners of this place. Together, we form a bond that's as unexpected as it is profound. Our conversations often traverse the realms of dreams we once had. Ravi's vision of revolutionizing technology for the greater good, and Sophia's unwavering advocacy for justice and equality. In the darkest hours, laughter echoes in the common room, reminding us of our shared humanity. Even within these grim walls, we nurture a sense of purpose, igniting flames of resilience and camaraderie that offer warmth against despair. Here, nestled among shadows, we weave a brotherhood stronger than steel. Chapter 3: The Shadows. As dusk settles over the concrete fortress, the whispers of regret echo within its walls. Inmates gather in dimly lit corners, their voices a tapestry of sorrow. Ravi reflects on his life, revealing the sweet allure of technology that once promised a bright future, now overshadowed by betrayal and confinement. Sophia, with a fierce resolve, recounts the moments that led to her arrest, a passionate fight for justice that left her imprisoned yet unbroken. With each story shared, the haunting melody underscores their struggles, intertwining their lives and illuminating the human condition beyond their crimes. Liam listens intently, pen in hand, capturing fragments of their truths. He learns that each inmate carries a burden of loss, but within those shadows lies resilience and hope, forging an unyielding bond among them. These are not mere offenders. They are individuals shaped by life's harsh realities, deserving of understanding and compassion. Chapter 4: The Turning Point. The atmosphere in the prison shifted like a brewing storm, tension crackling in the air. It began with whispered grievances, overcrowded cells, inadequate food, and the suffocating neglect of basic needs. As the days wore on, frustration simmered, igniting into chaos. One evening, the cries for change erupted into a full-blown riot, a cacophony of anger and desperation. Liam's heart raced as he witnessed the frenzy unfold, a frantic dance between inmates seeking justice and guards scrambling to maintain control. Amidst the bedlam, he felt an unlikely solidarity with those he had grown close to. Ravi's tech-savvy mind sparked ideas for connection, while Sophia's fierce spirit rallied others to stand in unity. Loyalties were tested, friendships strained, but within the turmoil, a secret pact emerged, an agreement to document their experiences and truths when the dust settled. In this moment, they found an outlet for their anger and a flicker of hope for change. Chapter 5: The Diary Project. In the dim light of the prison rec room, a collective decision ignites. A diary project, a clandestine rebellion against the weight of their confinement. With the chaos of the recent riot still fresh in their minds, Liam, Ravi, and Sophia huddle close, their pens poised above paper, ready to spill their souls. The scratching sound of ink on pages fills the air, a symphony of shared vulnerability. Their diaries become a refuge, a testament to their hopes, dreams, and unfiltered truths. As stories unfold, listeners absorb the rawness of their experiences. Liam writes about the innocence stolen by wrongful conviction, Ravi shares his longing for redemption through technology, and Sophia's words echo her fight for justice. Night after night, whispers of shared secrets weave through the pages, each entry a reminder of enduring connections forged in adversity, a flicker of hope that even behind prison walls, their voices are heard, and their stories matter. Chapter 6: Seeds of Rebellion. As the dust settles from the riot, a profound transformation begins within the prison walls. Inspired by their shared experiences, Liam, Ravi, and Sophia rally fellow inmates to embark on a clandestine diary project. In the dim light of their cells, the sound of pens scratching against paper becomes a symphony of vulnerability and hope. Each entry blossoms with personal stories, revealing dreams and fears, while the air thickens with a sense of camaraderie. Late-night whispers echo in the corridors as inmates discuss the impact of their journaling, a collective voice emerging from the shadows. They begin to articulate their desires for reform, grappling with the injustices they faced both inside and outside. However, not everyone is on board. Tensions rise among the prison staff as they notice the spark of rebellion igniting. The diary project stands as a testament to resilience, illuminating the strength they find in solidarity amidst despair, as seeds of change take root. Chapter 7: Seeds of Rebellion. In the aftermath of the riot, bonds forged through chaos galvanized a shared purpose among the inmates. The diary project thrived, each entry a seed of rebellion, challenging the silence imposed by their confinement. Liam, accompanied by Ravi and Sophia, began to facilitate discussions around their stories, transforming pain into narrative. "Each page is a chance to reclaim who we are," Ravi asserted. His voice animated as whispers of agreement filled the room. The scratching of pens and soft exhalations created an intimate space, where fears and dreams spilled onto paper, empowering the unheard to be heard. As news of the project seeped through the prison walls, tensions flared among the guards. Some embraced the idea, believing it fostered reflection, while others viewed it as a threat. Amidst this turmoil, the inmates found strength in their shared voices, igniting a flicker of hope against the oppressive atmosphere surrounding them. Chapter 8: Moments of Reflection. As night falls over the prison, Liam gathers with Ravi and Sophia in their cramped cell, the dim light casting long shadows on the walls. The air is thick with unsaid words, but tonight feels different. A palpable tension lingers, forcing them to confront their past choices and the weight of their shared burdens. "I thought I'd find clarity in here," Liam admits, his voice barely above a whisper. "But it feels like I'm just trapped in my own mind." Sophia responds, her tone fierce yet compassionate. "It's about transformation, not just punishment. We're here to learn who we are beyond our mistakes." Ravi nods, sharing his wish to harness his tech skills to advocate for change once free. Together they reflect on moments of accountability, how their individual threads weave a larger narrative of redemption. In this sanctuary of shared pain, they find solace in one another's voices, igniting flickers of hope against the bleakness surrounding them. Chapter 9: A Glimpse of Freedom. The atmosphere buzzed with anticipation as the inmates prepared for a rare event, a temporary outing to a nearby community center. Excitement crackled in the air, each inmate's heart racing with the bittersweet taste of freedom. Liam felt a mix of hope and trepidation as he stepped outside. The sun bathed their faces in warmth, reminding them of life beyond barbed wire. During the brief escape, laughter echoed amidst the shared stories of dreams and future plans. Ravi marveled at a flock of birds soaring overhead, whispering about his wish to fly free. Sophia's eyes sparkled as she recounted her aspirations for advocacy, while Liam clutched his breath, grappling with the fleeting nature of this moment. But as the day drew to a close, the harsh reality loomed. Soon, they would return to confinement. The temporary taste of freedom ignited their spirits, but the weight of their circumstances hung heavy, reminding them how precious yet elusive liberation truly was. Chapter 10: The Parole Hearing Day. The atmosphere in the prison is electric, with anticipation as the day of the parole hearings arrives. Liam stands in front of the mirror, practicing his speech, the reflection of hope and fear flickering in his eyes. The sound of clanging metal echoes through the halls as inmates are ushered into the makeshift courtroom. Ravi and Sophia exchange nervous glances, their own futures hanging by a thread. Each inmate takes their turn, sharing raw testimonies of remorse and growth, while the very walls seem to absorb their emotions. Liam feels his heart racing as he speaks, his voice trembling yet resolute. Outside, a cacophony of birds fills the air, an ironic reminder of the freedom that feels both close and out of reach. As the final testimony fades, a heavy silence blankets the room, leaving every inmate to wonder who will hear the echoes of their plea and who must wait to see another dawn. Chapter 11. Tension hangs thick in the air as the day of the parole hearings arrives. Liam's heart pounds in his chest, each beat echoing his hopes and fears. Surrounded by fellow inmates, there's an unspoken understanding that today could change everything. As names are called, each inmate steps forward, vulnerability etched on their faces, recounting their journeys and the lessons learned during their time behind bars. Ravi's tech-savvy insights and Sophia's passionate pleas for justice resonate deeply, revealing the complexity of their lives and choices. The sound design heightens the emotional stakes, punctuated by the relentless ticking of a clock. When the verdicts are finally announced, the room erupts into a chorus of mixed emotions: euphoria for the fortunate and despair for those left behind. For Liam, the echoes of hope and loss intertwine, leaving him to ponder the multiple paths ahead as the lines between freedom and confinement blur. Chapter 12. Echoes of the Past. As the day approaches for their release, the atmosphere in the prison thickens with anticipation and anxiety. Liam gathers his thoughts, reflecting on the life he left behind, memories of laughter, family gatherings, and the dreams that once seemed so far away. Each inmate shares a fleeting glimpse of their past through the soft echoes of their diary entries. Ravi recalls the thrill of creating innovative apps, while Sophia remembers the fiery debates of her activism, punctuated by the faces of those who inspired her fight for justice. A haunting melody underscores their stories, illustrating the stark contrast between who they were and who they have become. The fear of re-entry looms large as they confront the judgment of a society that once abandoned them. Yet, intertwined with that fear is a flicker of hope, a belief that change is possible, no matter how daunting the path ahead may seem. Together, they brace themselves for the unknown. Chapter 13. Releasing the Bonds. As the prison gates clang shut behind them, a profound silence envelops the released inmates. Liam, Ravi, and Sophia stand together, united by shared experiences that forever altered their paths. The weight of freedom is both exhilarating and overwhelming, and they exchange glances filled with uncertainty and hope. Each holds tightly to their diaries, a testament to their resilience and the stories that shaped them. Listening to the cacophony of life outside, the distant sounds of traffic, laughter, and the rustle of leaves reminds them of their lost years. Yet in the air hangs a sense of possibility. They reminisce about the bonds forged within the prison walls, recognizing that these friendships will guide them through the challenges ahead. As they step forward into a world that feels both familiar and foreign, they vow to support one another. In this moment, they embrace the notion that transformation is possible, both individually and collectively, as they forge new beginnings together.